Honestly, when I got fired, I wasn't even tripping. I was just like, okay, I don't care, like, fire me. I already got a new job anyways. Hey y'all, so in this video I'm going to be talking about a time where I got fired from a job. But before I get started, make sure you guys like this video and go follow me on my Instagram pages, presh.xoxo and presh.fitness, if you're wanting to get inspired and get some ideas, tips, and tricks for your fitness journey. Go follow my fitness page. But I'm just gonna get straight into it. This story time is just, I mean, I got fired, bruh. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. With this story time, get you a cup of wine or some snacks, or make you a smoothie or something. Do something so that you have something to snack on or drink while you listen to this story time. I'm drinking rosé. So anyways, I was in high school. It was like my sophomore or junior year, I believe, and I got a job at Sonic. So just to give you a little bit of background, the high school that I went to, that I was going to at the time, because I was actually in North Carolina when I started high school, but the high school that I was at during this time was in this racist ass town. And the only reason why I lived there is because my mom wanted to retire there. If you know me in real life, you know exactly where I'm talking about. So this town was just so racist. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, so racist, especially when I went there, like when I was there as a teenager. Now things are a little bit more cultured in a way. Like, all the people, like, they trying to be on the wave with all the black people. Like, it's just, they're a hot mess, honestly. Like, they just be trying to go with the trends and stuff. Like, that's why I don't go home a lot, because I don't even talk to anybody from home, to be honest, like, at all. And the friends that I do have from back home are from the next town over. So, like, yeah, I don't So anyways, I was in high school. I was working at Sonic, and I went and I interviewed and everything, got my t-shirt, blah blah blah. Okay, cool, boom, I got hired. I started working. So I felt really uncomfortable when I worked there, just because the demographic of employees was like, I'ma just say it was just nothing but white people, bruh. Like, the whole town was just a white town. I'm not racist, I'm half white, y'all. So, like, I'm not racist, but like, I do feel really uncomfortable when I'm in a setting where it's like nothing but white people. And that's because I was raised primarily black. So it just makes me, and it's not even that, like, it's just, it really just depends on the setting. Because like, I live in Austin and it's a lot of white people here, but they don't make me feel uncomfortable. It's a certain type of white person. Just like white people stereotype black people as ghetto, blah blah blah, or like a certain type of black person, it's a certain type of white person that I don't like. And that's pretty much the town that I was living in at the time. It was nothing but that type of white people, like, basically the racist type, you know. So anyways, I honestly don't even know how I got that job. I think they just needed people. But yeah, so I was working there and I always felt uncomfortable. Like, I didn't really make friends with anybody there, just because like, I was the one black girl there. So it was like, it was weird. They didn't talk to me, so I wasn't gonna talk to them. And you know, if you're new in a workplace, like, you would expect people, I personally, like, I'll say hello and stuff, but like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be your bestie and stuff. But that's just me. I don't know, like, I just didn't feel like I had anything in common with these people to even go out of my way to do that. Like, I've had many jobs by now, But like this job in particular, it was my first job, one, but two, like I said, the demographic of employees, I didn't feel comfortable. But at the time I really needed a job because I wanted to save up and get my own car. So that was that. I'm really tired, y'all. I probably look like I'm high or like drunk, but I'm really not. I'm just tired. I want to go to bed, but I gotta film this video, period. But yeah, so I was always uncomfortable there, and I don't know, it just wasn't it. And I also wasn't even getting a lot of hours now that I think back on it. So let me just get straight into it, because I think this is like 5 minutes now. Yeah, this is 5 minutes long. So yeah, it was just really like awkward all the time that I was there. And I felt like when I was being trained, I was not even being trained effectively. Like the communication was just terrible. It was just a hot mess. So anyways, skip. I reached the point where I'm like, I cannot go back. Like, I don't want to go. I hate that job. Like, it's my first job, but I don't want to work there. So I started applying at a whole bunch of other places, and I got a job like that at this other, like basically their competitor. I got a job with their competitor fast food, like in the area, Bush's Chicken. I worked there like the rest of high school, like the last 3 years of my high school. Was it 3 years? Yeah, like 2 or 3 years. And throughout college, like I would come home and work there. The manager had called me and was like, hey, I need you to come up here, make sure you bring your shirt. I was like, girl, I know I'm finna get fired. Like, this is my first job, but if she's telling me to bring the shirt, like, first of all, y'all some bums for making me bring back the shirt. Sonic, like, y'all don't got more shirts for other people. Like, that shirt was dirty too. Like, I don't know if y'all ever worked at Sonic, you know what I'm talking about. Like, when you work a whole shift, you stink like freaking ice cream and onion rings and a whole bunch of nasty ass shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I was like, why would you want your shirt back? Like, y'all dirty. But anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. So I was like, yeah, I'm finna get fired. So I had found another job anyways. I brought the shirt back, and she was just like, yeah, you're not really a fit. And she basically told me that the reason why they were letting me go, I honestly worked there for like a month, maybe a month, if like that's probably the longest I worked there. But she basically was telling me that she was firing me because I was not, like, I was basically antisocial. I didn't talk to nobody. And like, it wasn't because I wasn't getting the job, it was mainly because I was just antisocial. Whatever, I didn't care because I didn't even want to be there in the first place. But it's so funny because I never, like, when I apply for jobs and stuff, I never put Sonic on there. I've never, like, on my resume, I never put Sonic on my resume. I never tell anybody anything about Sonic. And like, I was embarrassed about that for the longest, because it's like, I had already planned on quitting, but like, it's just so funny how like I had planned on quitting and the manager was planning on firing me at the same time. Because I was antisocial. But now, skip years later, how long have I been out of high school? I've been out of high school for like 5 years, 6 years now. So thinking back, it's like, it's so funny that I got fired for that reason, because now I'm literally a social butterfly. Like, I'll go up to anybody and talk to anybody type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid to be social. It was just that environment, like, I was just extremely uncomfortable. It was a very racist setting. I remember there was a time in high school where this white boy, he spit in my face, and his mom was like the secretary of the school, and he got suspended for 1 day, bruh. 1 day. Like, I got crazy stories, y'all. Like, I really got crazy stories, but I'm not even trying to make this story time very long at all. But this just goes to show, like, whenever you are looking for a job, you want to make sure, like, even though you need the money, you need to make sure it is a place where you're gonna feel comfortable, somewhere where you can be yourself. Obviously, you're not gonna show every aspect of yourself in the workplace because you want to be professional, but at the end of the day, like, you still got to look out for yourself and make sure that you, like, the place that you work at, you want to make sure that you can go in there every day and not have to, like, think about, oh, like, this person's gonna harass me, or oh, I'm gonna feel extremely uncomfortable because these people are like this. Like, no, it shouldn't be like that. Jobs should not stress you out to that degree. So honestly, when I got fired, I wasn't even tripping. I was just like, okay, I don't care, like, fire me, I already got a new job anyways. And the new job, like, it was so much better, so much better. Like, we were able to take home free food every single night. Like, my coworkers were super cool. Like, I built lifelong friendships at my next job that I literally got within a day of being fired. Like, a day, bro. They called me in a day to get an interview and I got hired on the spot. Like, and I know it's only fast food, but it's like, bro, when you're in high school and you want a job, like, imagine, like, honestly, I didn't need the job. I just wanted the job because I wanted to get my first car, because I knew my mom wasn't gonna get it for me. So I was like, okay, cool, I need to save up and get my own car. And I was able to do that. I was not able to do that with Sonic, which is crazy, because, like, you would think working at Sonic you're getting a crazy amount of tips, blah blah blah, but I didn't even make it that far. Like, they trained me on how to do drive-through, but it was just very trash, like, just very, very trash. The training was, like, it was not, like, I didn't feel like I learned anything, because, you know, the people that were training me didn't really want to train, and I don't blame them. I mean, at the time, minimum wage was like $7.25. Like, I'm not getting paid to do this, so why am I gonna do the most to show you how to do this? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, this video is about to be 13 minutes long, so I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed my story time about me getting fired. I have a lot of stories, like, just a lot of stories of things that have happened in my life. This is like one of the minor stories. I have crazy stories, like the one where I went to jail. That was a crazy one, but I have even crazier stories with famous people. And, like, I don't want to drop names right now, because people that know me will be like, she's just trying to use those names for clout. But, like, y'all know, like, if you're, never mind, I'm gonna save it for another time. Tell me in the comments what y'all want to see next, if y'all want to see another story time, or what it is in general that you would like to see next, whether that's a workout video, actual what I eat in a day, or a prank, like anything. Just let me know. Hair routine, how I got my hair like this, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.